Hello everyone, this is my first attempt at trying to do a dirt rally stage, that too with an English commentary. So just be noticed, I wouldn't be saying anything actually when driving this thing because I don't think I'll be able to concentrate on both the tasks at the same time. So what I would do is that I would sort of have this small voiceover before I start the stage, and later, once I'm done with the stage, I would add my commentary over the driving that I do, which wouldn't be very great because I'm no good rally driver in any way or sim rally driver in any way. So let's see how this goes. I'm also a huge rally fan, so that's exactly the reason why I play this game all the time. And I personally think that rally is one of the best motorsports out there. So let's just get started. And as you can see here, there's a person as shown here. It is based on the previous time I had taken to complete this stage. And in rally, generally, it's the time you take to complete the stage that matters. And there wouldn't be a situation where you have multiple cars trying to overtake each other, but the person who would be finishing the rally the fastest from the start to finish would win the rally stage. So here we go. So we are off, and this is the first turn. That was pretty. That I did that in a pretty good speed, but in the second turn I could have gone faster, but obviously I didn't do that. And here I make the first mistake. Yeah, so I clip the bush there, and that kind of makes me lose my pace quite a bit. And here I'm to a corner. It was an okay corner, but I could have gone faster. This was a very poor corner. I wasn't following the racing line at all. Okay, fine. Something you guys are actually missing is the co-driver calls, which didn't get recorded when I tried recording the entire gameplay via OBS. So I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but what the co-driver would essentially be doing would be calling out the corners before I reach them. So maybe the upcoming corner he would have said something like 4 right, very long, because it's a very long corner and it is a relatively steep one, so there's a number attached to the angle of the corner essentially. So you guys are totally missing out on that one. Maybe next time when I open this game and try to get some gameplay recorded, I would try to enable the setting or whatever which would let me record the co-driver calls as well. So yeah, let's see how this goes. And as you can see, a diff often pops up in the screen. That is just the difference of each small sections of the stage compared to my personal best. So because my personal best wasn't something very good, I'm obviously being able to get away with relatively bad driving and still shaving off a lot of time on my personal best. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a moment a few seconds ago where I went off the road, but thankfully nothing really happened, even though this is a stage that could seriously punish you for going off the road. You might just go down the side of a mountain as well. So yeah. Yay. I mean, compared to my usual standards, this is one of the better drives because I'm not crashing every single time, but I'm rather controlling my urge to go faster and trying to do the corners a bit better than I usually do. But compared to a good sim driver, this is like very mediocre and very average. So this is a hairpin turn. I could have done this better, and I almost uh, went right through the apex of the hairpin as well. Now the hairpin could have gone faster. So something that we often do during hairpin turns is the use of handbrake so that we would make the car go further sideways, and that would help in keeping more speed during the hairpin turns essentially. Yeah, so this is a relatively better done hairpin turn compared to my previous ones. So I had more speed through the corner and I was able to maintain it. Yep, another mistake. I hit the side. And also to be noted is that I have disabled the very hardcore damage so that I could finish the stage in one piece because I haven't ever reached to that level of expertise in which I can handle the car really well to avoid all kinds of tricky situations and stuff. Yeah, here I almost lost control of my car because I almost went out of the road itself. Another hairpin. Yeah, this was also a very badly done hairpin. Yep, I banged the side of the rails over there. I went off the road here, a very badly taken hairpin. And there is this moment. Okay, I think it's further down the race, further down the rally stage where I actually went outside the road. So yeah, we'll come up to that. And the previous hairpin was atrocious. I steered the car too sharply. Also, do note that I'm actually using a controller and not a steering wheel. I would very much love to get a steering wheel, but they are too expensive, just too expensive. So I'm still holding on to buy that later. Let's see how things go. Yep, this is the plot. So as you can see there, after I exited the previous turn, I was almost sure that I would go out because I was coming in too fast. And yeah, it was very predictable from the previous turn itself, but I didn't really handle the situation properly. And I was very cautious in this turn because it was very similar to the place I just went off, and so I didn't want to repeat that same mistake. So I went very slowly through that corner. I mean, to that turn. And if any actual proper sim rally drivers are watching this, please do give me tips and so that I could improve my driving skills or whatever. So I'm very open to tips here. Yep, there is the end of the stage. Did I do well? Well, obviously, compared to my previous stage timings, it was fantastic. But I still made a lot of mistakes. I went off the road multiple times and I almost had a crash there. So it was still a very mediocre drive, but I just wanted to share my love of rallying with you guys. And this is it, I guess. And that is me, and I'll see you another time.